Over 4,700 years ago, in the land of the Nile, a man was born who would change history forever. His name was Imhotep. Unlike most great figures of Egypt, Imhotep was not a king, nor was he born into royalty. He was a common man whose brilliance elevated him to the highest position in the land. As the vizier and chief architect to Pharaoh Djoser, he would go on to revolutionize Egyptian architecture, medicine, and knowledge itself, leaving behind a legacy that would endure for millennia. Imhotep's greatest achievement was the step pyramid of Saqqara, the first pyramid ever built. Before this, Egyptian tombs were simple, rectangular structures called mastabas. But Imhotep had a vision: to stack mastabas on top of each other, creating a towering monument that reached toward the sky. This idea was revolutionary. For the first time in history, a structure was built entirely of stone, setting the stage for Egypt's legendary pyramids. The step pyramid was more than a tomb. It was a symbol of power and innovation. It stood at an astonishing height of 62 meters, 203 feet, making it the tallest structure of its time. Surrounding it was a massive complex filled with temples and courtyards, where priests conducted rituals for the afterlife. Imhotep's design transformed the way Egyptians honored their rulers and paved the way for the Great Pyramid of Giza that would come centuries later. But Imhotep's genius didn't stop at architecture. He was also a master physician. Unlike most healers of his time who relied on magic and prayers, Imhotep took a scientific approach to medicine. He studied the human body, recorded diseases, and performed early forms of surgery. He even wrote one of the world's first medical texts, detailing over 200 ailments and their treatments. His knowledge was so advanced that later civilizations. Imhotep's wisdom earned him a place among Egypt's greatest minds. His reputation only grew after his death. Later Egyptians worshipped him as a god of wisdom and healing, building temples in his honor. His influence even reached Greece and Rome, where scholars admired his knowledge. No other non-royal Egyptian was ever granted such divine status. His legacy lasted thousands of years, proving that knowledge and innovation can make a person truly immortal. Imagine a man who started as a humble commoner and ended up as a god. That was Imhotep, the first genius in recorded history. His contributions to architecture, medicine, and scholarship shaped Egypt for generations. But the journey through ancient Egypt doesn't stop here. In Part 3, we reveal the story of Pharaoh Khufu, the ruler behind the Great Pyramid, one of the most mysterious and debated structures ever built. Stay tuned because